Are you feeling cranky today or something?
I'm getting there.
I can tell.
It's not. It's coming from you. Is
what?
It on?
What have I done?
You hear that? I hear a bird.
Yeah.
We can't film with a bird in the background.
Why? That's nature.
How come my music really kills you, but a bird squawking in the background is no big deal?
Because our video won't get copyrighted from a bird squawking in the background. You can't hear that
song. Your camera's not that good.
Yeah, it is.
Unless that thing has super big hearing ears.
Don't talk shit about my camera, bruh.
It's like that whole video. Oh no, it faded away already. I don't have it no more.
Yeah, dude, it disappeared.
Okay, so anyways, I just want to...
You're done with your rant?
No, I'm gonna piss and moan as soon as we get off camera.
Okay, well let me start the video real quick. That's how we do things around here.
Okay. The big cheese is gonna talk now, everybody.
All right, so we are back. We're back because we're gonna do an update on both of our bikes. Actually, I want to talk to you guys about how my bike has been riding since that first round of customization, and then RL has a few things or a few updates for the McCoy that he wants to share with you.
Man, I can hear it in your voice. It's all about your bike now. Gold sprocket and Magura brakes. It's
a special bike, man. It's not my fault.
Our whole channel is going to be all Dylan's box flyer. He doesn't care about any customizing. Just, can you get those Maguras on the front of my bike? When can we do it?
Yeah, it should have been yesterday.
Sunday night, man. You can't find a welder on Sunday night? Come on.
Yeah. What the hell, man?
Anyways, so we got a guy, a welder, fabricator that we're working with. Pretty cool. He's like a half mile from here.
He's our prototyper.
He did the forks for the Magura setup. And next week, my bike's going in, and we're gonna change the head angle a little bit steeper, and we're gonna drop the top tube down. So if you're doing like frame whips or whatever you call them, you're standing here, your front tire's there, you'll be down lower. It's not gonna be that much, it'll be somewhere in there. And I told him, I go, all right, here's the big question. How long are you gonna have my bike? And he goes, if you drop it off in the morning, I should have it back to you by night. I'm like, you're hired.
Yeah, this guy's legit.
So anyways, yeah, he does some really cool bronze sculptures too.
Yeah.
And there's a knife maker there too, right? You know what that knife was?
It was made out of Damascus steel. I don't know too much about it, just from browsing YouTube videos. I've seen other ones where they make those.
Must be good, because Damascus is a cool name for a knife, right?
It's sick really looking. It had like all those grooves in it and stuff. You'd have to look it up and see what it looks like. It's really cool.
Yeah. I'm not really a knife guy.
Anyways, you're starting to ramble again.
No, you interrupted, and now I'm off pace.
So
that's it.
You got some work you're gonna put on the bike where you're changing some of the dimensions.
I'm changing the head angle. We're gonna steepen the head angle a smidge, just a little bit, and then we're gonna drop this down so your leg gets over easier for tricks. If you want to do look at that. If you're doing like a cyborg, it'll be lower. See, because I'm on my toes right there, so I can't really do it.
Yeesh.
I have to go to a hang 5 type thing where I'm straight. But if this thing's lower, anyways, it's going to be some work. I don't know how he's going to do it in a day, but if he does, man, I'm going to be one happy guy.
Cool. And if we're really lucky, he's going to put some brackets on my forks so I could
But again, this is about my bike right now. We're not talking about your bike. We can talk about your bike when we go in that 2-hour segment you got planned. But right now, it's about my Haro.
Okay, well, let's hear it.
That's about it, I think.
That's about it.
It's getting better every day.
Yeah, it's cool. I like the feel of it riding it. Different feel than my SE, but it feels.
I know it's a little better. You don't have to say it though. I know it hurts, but yeah. So Toby Henderson and Mark Cote, I believe that's how you say it.
Uh-huh.
I think he's French, but good guys. We had a long talk this morning, and man, they were just like, they were into it, man. All new products. They're into like, just check out Toby's stuff on
Box,
Race Inc., American BMX, man. It's out there. It's so quality. It's like way ahead of its time, but it's it's nice.
Yeah.
So we were just nothing settled yet, but we're getting along really good. Let's say.
Yeah. Check out our Facebook too. We did my dad did a detailed post about their conversation. If you want to see more details about that.
And I met Matt and Ian, who I know Ian is the marketing director for Toby's stuff and Mark's stuff, but I met Matt and Ian. Cool guys. I know Mark used to ride. You guys know Toby Henderson. He's ridden BMX since day one. He was number 5 downhill guy on mountain bikes for a long time. So he knows his shit. But I'm going to meet I'm going to meet Ian on a week from now. We have a phone appointment on a Friday, and we're going to chat and get to know each other. But just going back and forth in the text, man, you can tell they're cool. Very cool people. And I think they all used to ride, so that's always good.
Yeah, I haven't gotten to talk to any of them yet. I think RL's trying to cut me out of this whole deal.
I'm going down the road on my own and leaving Dylan behind.
I'm just hanging on to those coattails as hard as I can.
You're so ridiculous because I tell you how much the social media counts.
I'm just joking.
When I was talking to Toby and Mark, I tell them, hey man, the community of guys that I talk to every day, this community that we have, including the ROF brothers, is everything. I mean, those guys, They kick back ideas. They say, I don't like it, I do like it. What about this? How about that color? I mean, not only that, but these guys, are the industry as far as I'm concerned. Anyways, so we all go, the community, me, Dylan, and the ROF brothers, we all go together.
It's a package deal.
And Toby and Mark said, that's all right. We're in. Take them all.
All right, so you got anything else you want to talk about for the McCoy?
That's it.
Cool. All right, well, now it's time for what everyone's been waiting for. Time to really start.
I thought you said we're finishing.
Time to really start the video off.
Wait, you just said we're finishing.
With your bike, because now it's time.
That's the highlight. That's it.
It's time for the beast.
Okay.
All right, well, let's switch it up now so I can show my bike.
All right, you guys, have a good one. And get some popcorn and Coke because this is going to be a long video coming up. Okay, we're back, and hope you guys packed the lunch for this one. It's going to be a while. So just
appreciate less sarcasm, sir.
World. It's not a perfect place.
Oh, I forgot to mention too before I get into the bike. So today I'm rocking my Etnies Jameson Volks. They're called. These are pretty cool shoes. They don't have the Michelin sole, but they still have a really thick, sturdy sole.
My Maranas, just so you guys know.
And as you can see, it's got that rubber thing, that lip around the toe. That's really sturdy. It helps give you some protection. And then these are also just really comfortable walking around shoes, whatever you want to do. So
how about that knee guard you have on?
And then I got the Old Bones Therapy knee brace on, which we talked about a little bit in that other video. This is pretty much something I wear every time I ride now, just because it eliminates a lot of the stiffness I get from riding with my knee.
Pat said the same thing.
Yeah.
He put on the elbow guards. He goes, man, you don't even notice that they're on.
Yeah. This thing is comfy. It doesn't slide once I get sweaty. It feels like it kind of loosens my knee up because it does get pretty tight. And then, as I was saying in the last video, they say it helps with blood flow, which makes sense because once I'm done riding, I don't really get that stiff.
Is that the knee you had surgery on?
Yes. Yep.
Lacrosse injury.
Yep. So anyways, just wanted to show you guys my shoes and brace, or my sleeve for my knee. Anyway, so for the Blocks Flyer, last video, which was the first bit of customization we did, we put on the 33 tooth Night Bike Co. Starfighter sprocket, and that changed the whole bike for me because before that it came with the 39 tooth sprocket, and then we switched to the 36 that you let me borrow. And it was such a steep gear. It was like I was having trouble just getting the front wheel up. Now it's like you can do half a pedal lightly and it just pops right up for you. So that's really helped a lot. Next, did the ODI Vans clamp grips. Got the black with the gold clamps, and these
so
help
that's a
lot.
Sleeve.
Yeah.
Aluminum sleeve, and the rubber is on the aluminum.
Yeah. and then you just clamp it with these two end pieces here. There's a bolt you screw.
No more WD for you, huh?
Nope. And no more you poking holes in my grips with the...
I never poked a hole in your grip.
You poked in both.
That was you.
No. I really like these grips. This is what I put the Vans grip I put on my fat quad and really liked it, so that's why I went with it for this bike. I don't know why, but for whatever reason, the grips that this SC bike did come with just didn't really, I don't know, they hurt my hands. They were cutting them up and stuff. I think it was just because it was a really low profile grip, or just there wasn't much to really grip onto.
Maybe the rubber was hard.
Yeah, maybe. I think it was pretty hard. But these way softer. I like them a lot. And then we put the super big honking bars on, which help too.
Who makes those?
SE.
Okay.
Those are from your bike, remember?
Right, but you just said big honking. You didn't
super
say
big. The SE super big.
SE super big honking bars.
So it just makes it a little taller in the front, so I'm not leaning over as much. And it's nice too because I don't have to pull the bike up as much. Helps with that. And then finally, the piece de la resistance.
The what?
The rear brake we put on. What
did you call it?
Piece de la resistance. That's like the finale. You know.
Was that correct French you were speaking?
It's just like a saying.
But is it correct?
I don't know.
I wouldn't know if you were making it up or what.
Anyways, we put the Magura brake on the back, which I'm in love with. The Pro Max V brake was actually pretty good. That's the brake that this came stock with. The only issue was, though, it's like, I think because I weigh more and bigger, I need like that extra power. Because I noticed with the V brake or the Pro Max V brake, it was like after a while, or if I was trying to use the brake too much, it was like it would almost slip. It was like, I don't even know, it would lose a lot of braking power.
Yeah.
So I think this brake, there's no issues with it. You've got, like we were talking about in the other video, it's like there's two modes. You've got like half on, which is great for feathering, or you can pull it all the way for a full brake.
And that frame is really stiff.
Yeah.
The seat stays are bigger than usual.
No flex.
Yeah, there's no flex, so the brakes really work good there.
And honestly, I was worried because I thought it was going to be one of those things where it's like it's either all the way on or all the way off, and I was going to have trouble feathering. It's almost easier to feather because it's like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's just a little more of a friendly brake. It's like, you know, if you pull it too hard, it's not going to just lock up on you. It's, you know, it's a little easier to learn with, I think.
It's like someone did their homework, so it feels like it just kind of does what you think you want it to do, right?
Yeah, exactly. It gives you a lot of confidence, too, because you know it's going to stop you no matter what. I mean, I feel like even if I was doing, like, if I can't do a hand drag, but I feel like if I was all the way that far back, this thing would stop me no problem.
Have you flipped over since you've had that brake?
Not once, no. And I didn't do it with the V brake either, or the Pro Max, but what I noticed is like when I was doing the rear peg hops, you know, like if I got a little too steep, it was like the wheel would actually start to roll a little bit. Or like once I started setting the front tire down, it was like right when I got to here, the brake just kind of didn't work anymore, and the tire just let go.
Right.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. You know, those are the upgrades we've done so far, and they're working out perfectly. Lever. Yeah, the Magura lever.
What do they call that? The two-finger HS33?
Yeah, this is the two-finger lever because they have different options. They have like a 4-finger, a 1-finger.
Yeah, I don't like those.
And then the brake model is the HS33.
Yeah, that's a good-looking lever.
Yeah.
And it's got that inside adjustment too when your pads wear down.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's about it. Coming up next for this bike, we're working on some brackets for the front so I can put a Magura brake on the front wheel, so I can start doing flatland front wheel tricks. We're gonna throw some pegs on there as well once that gets done. Besides that though, the biggest thing is gonna be a free coaster on the back, which like I said before, I want to go with the BSD Revolution. Those are pretty impossible to get right now, so we're basically just waiting on that to get back in stock.
You know, people might actually, like, you could call Albies and see if they have them.
They're out.
They're out?
Yeah. I checked.
Well,
but I mean,
they said they were going to send us one, BSD.
Yeah, April, I think he said, is when they're coming back in stock. So, yeah, that's pretty much it, though. Got anything you want to say before we go?
No, God, man, there's some exciting things coming up.
Yep. A lot of big stuff in the works.
Things are just kind of, last 2 weeks, things have really been coming together.
Yeah. See, it feels like everything's just falling into place.
Yeah, right?
Not being forced.
The bicycle gods are on our side finally.
Yeah, so, yeah, thank you guys for watching, as always.
Yeah.
I want to tell you guys to not like or subscribe unless you enjoyed this video. If you didn't like the video, we want a thumbs down.
Cool.
And an unsubscribe, right? Isn't that how I'm supposed to say it?
Brutal honesty, right? Yeah. Let them decide.
Yeah. And of course, big thank you to Etnies and Old Bones Therapy for hooking us up. We always appreciate that.
And if we're going to get into sponsors, JD Cycle Supply, Flatland Fuel,
Yep.
Albies.
Haro.
You said Etnies, right?
Etnies.
There's my Etnies. I'm running the Seminuk Pro Etnies shoe, which is really, I should have had it on now. I didn't.
Those are badass, yeah.
Yeah, those things really protect your feet.
Yeah.
Who else? BSD?
BSD, Odyssey.
No, Odyssey's not a sponsor.
Oh, not Odyssey.
We run some Odyssey stuff.
Profile?
Nope.
No.
Oh, Big Bike BMX.
Big Bike BMX.
They're not a sponsor, but they're good friends.
They're homies. I don't know. I think that's it.
Man, we should get a list.
Yeah, seriously.
Anyways, you guys know, and it's all the stuff we're using, and we don't use anything that doesn't work. If it's crap, we're not going to use it.
Yeah.
So.
And we'll tell you guys if it's crap.
Yeah,
we're not
definitely.
going to bullshit you.
All right, you want to say goodbye?
Yeah, I think I'm going to do a little ride now. Pop some wheelies.
Some more riding.
Yeah.
So you're working on, what are your new tricks for today that you learned?
We were working on circle peg wheelies, like peg wheelies where you go in a circle.
And you got a 360 on your first day.
First day,
and
we were doing the no-footer wheelies.
No-footer coaster wheelies.
Coaster wheelies, yeah. I got about 5 feet on one, which is kind of cool.
That's cool. Very
That's
cool.
where you balance on your nuts, and then you just glide on the seat.
Yeah, you got to really be careful how you set up for that one.
And you were doing that starfish wheelie where it was no feet, no hands, remember? You were just
what?
like that, remember?
What are you talking about? Starfish wheelie?
Yeah, because you got your arms and hands out like this, and you're just wheeling, doing a coaster wheelie. Y'all remember doing that?
No, I don't.
Oh, man.
Starfish? Where did you get that?
Because you look like a starfish when you're riding like this.
I don't even know what you're talking about right now.
It was a joke. I guess it wasn't funny.
I'm a little slow on the uptake sometimes.
Yeah.
All right, anyways, you guys have a good day. Thanks for joining us, and we'll be talking soon.
Peace. See you guys later.
Don't even pull that shit, man. I know what I'm doing. Are you coming? Yeah, about an hour ago.
Dude, I suck! Oh my god! I couldn't even get the wheel off the ground.
We are the champions. Hey, it's really fuzzy when I zoom all the way in. I got it. No, I got it, man. We're cutting into my lunchtime. Come on. Okay, then let me get to lunch.
Is it really fuzzy?
When I really zoom out. This is supposed to be just a quick little video, man, not 9 hours.